Thank you so much for your important work and your talk, Dr. Maté. My name is Hoon-Jung Kim. My question is if you could share more about healthy anger and potentially share some specific examples
Sure.
on how we can express anger in a more healthy way.
Got it. What's your name?
Hoon-Jung Kim.
How do
You
you
can call
say?
me HJ, that's easier.
HK?
HJ works.
Okay, thank you. All right. Do you mind participating in an experiment with me right now?
Sure.
About
He's going to get you angry.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll try.
Okay, great. How do you feel about the distance between you and I right now? If I gave the rest of my talk from up here, is that okay with you?
It's okay. It's not ideal, but it's this.
No, but is it okay with you? That you stood there and I stood here, is that okay?
I'm fine with it.
Okay, you're fine with it. Great, yeah. Now, how would you feel about it now if I stood 1 inch from your face and did the rest of my talk from there? How would you feel about that? Would that become...
That would be too close.
That'd be, yeah, okay. What would you... No. In this experiment, where you're standing is your life, so you can't leave it, okay? This is your life. You can do whatever you need to do, but you can't leave it, okay? So I'm standing 1 inch from your face. You don't like it. What would you like to do about it?
If I can't leave where I am, I guess I would.
You can't leave.
Then I would try and have you move away from me.
How would you try to do that?
I would first ask you to move.
Okay, and I say, very nice, I don't care what you ask, okay? Now what?
I would not want to push you.
You'll push him. Okay. Okay, very good. As you're pushing me, what emotion do you think you'd be generating?
Fear and anger. Both.
Anger. That's healthy anger. Okay? Healthy anger is simply a boundary defense. It says, you're in my space, get out. That way we don't have to fight. Because if I heed your anger, I'm going to step away. Okay? So healthy anger is just about, that's why our brain is wired for anger. Okay? Now, that's healthy anger. In general, the role of the emotions is to allow in, like somebody else in your life, maybe a partner or a spouse or a child, you might want to come even closer. You might want to hug them close, right? So the role of emotions in general is to invite in what is healthy and welcome and nurturing, and to keep out what is unwanted and hostile, right? You got that? Trick question. What's the role of the immune system? It's exactly the same thing. To allow in what is healthy, healthy bacteria, nutriments, vitamins, so on. Keep out what is unhealthy. The news is they're all one system. When you're suppressing the one, you're suppressing the other. That's why people get autoimmune disease and a lot of malignancies. Now, that's healthy anger is a boundary defense. It's like an emotional immune system. Keep out. Unhealthy anger, then there's the repression of anger, where it's so deep you can't even generate it. That's what leads to all kinds of stress and illness. But then there's unhealthy anger, which is not based on boundary defense in the present moment, but some hurt being triggered from the past. And then healthy anger, once you express it and it's done its job of protecting your boundaries, is over when it's done its job. It's gone. You don't have to keep raging about something. It's done its job. Unhealthy rage, which, by the way, is also a risk factor for heart disease and strokes and high blood pressure, unhealthy rage keeps on growing and growing and growing and growing, regardless of the stimulus. So that's the distinction between healthy anger and unhealthy anger. Fair enough?
Yeah, that's very clarifying. Is a way to think of it, sort of real-time boundary defense, is kind of expressing your anger and letting that out in a healthy way.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.